Jesus, the sovereign of sovereigns, spent 3 days in hell. But what's even more surprising is what he did while he was there. Our Lord Jesus is a proclaimer of justice, and he never stopped speaking about his Father. This was true even in death. As it is written, Christ also suffered once for sins, the righteous for the unrighteous, to bring you to God. He was put to death in the body, but made alive in the spirit. After being made alive, he went and made proclamation to the imprisoned spirits, to those who were disobedient long ago, when God waited patiently in the days of Noah while the ark was being built. In it, only a few people, 8 in all, were saved through water. 1 Peter 3:18-20. That's right. Jesus was alive in spirit even after his death. Before his resurrection, he preached to the imprisoned spirits. This event has sparked much debate. Was Jesus preaching to humanity who lost their souls in the flood, or to fallen angels? While some believe it refers to humanity, Peter himself seems to give us a clue in 2 Peter 2:4. For if God did not spare angels when they sinned, but sent them to Tartarus, putting them in chains of darkness to be held for judgment. Tartarus is a place distinct from hell, a prison where these angels are kept for judgment. It seems clear then that Peter was referring to fallen angels when he mentioned imprisoned spirits. But what does it mean that Jesus preached to them? Could fallen angels be given a second chance? Probably not. The Bible mentions that demons will be thrown into the lake of fire and sulfur along with Satan and his false prophet. Jesus himself declares this in Matthew 25:41. Then he will say to those on his left, "Depart from me, you who are cursed, into the eternal fire prepared for the devil and his angels." It's clear that Satan's angels will be thrown into that eternal fire. However, Revelation 12:9 seems to present a contradiction. The great dragon was hurled down, that ancient serpent called the devil or Satan, who leads the whole world astray. He was hurled to the earth, and his angels with him. If Satan's angels were thrown to the earth, how could they already be imprisoned in Tartarus? This suggests there are 2 distinct groups of fallen angels. Even though their final judgment will be the same, the Bible curiously states that some of these angels are reserved for judgment, instead of being cast directly into the lake of fire. What could Jesus have preached to these angels? Certainly, he would have declared his victory over the devil, proclaiming that their time was near. Revelation 21:3 tells us that Satan will be cast into the abyss for 1,000 years. Could this be the same place where these fallen angels are held? While we don't know all the details, one thing is clear. Jesus preaching to the fallen angels was significant enough for Peter to record it in his letters. The judgment of these beings is reserved for the time appointed by God, and only he and Christ know all the specifics. Whatever their final fate, this preaching marked Christ's ultimate victory over all evil.